Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Micah Let's Play. And guess who I am? I'm Micah, because who else would I be? A member of Stars? You bet your sweet bottom I am. Today, I'm so excited guys, we're going to be talking about the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis Edition and the rumors that surround it, plus my speculation. Now before I get started, you know how Micah gets down. I made an intro specifically for you. Enjoy.
Now loading Micah's Let's Play.
I know, I'm much too good to you. Okay guys, all jokes aside, I know most of you were wondering where the fuck is this intro going? I didn't even know. But anywho, as I said before, we're going to talk about the mysterious updates that are happening around Resident Evil 3 Remake. When Resident Evil 3 Remake came out last year of 2020 in April, it came out to some very mixed reviews. Honestly, I really liked the remake. I had no problems with it. I felt that it was missing some things, but honestly, I just enjoyed it for what it was, a reimagining of Resident Evil 3. After I played the game, I even did a review on it. I had a lot of fun playing it. Now, let's start diving into these mysterious rumors and some speculation on my part. Fans have been noticing on the Steam version of the game, there have been some updates being done to Resident Evil 3 Remake, and honestly, no one knows why because no one has actually seen what the updates are actually doing. So this has got people saying, hey, is there going to be a director's cut? Is there going to be the rumored Nemesis Edition? And as you can see here on screen, there are a lot of updates happening, but there is no information on why these updates are even taking place. It could be that the company is deciding to put some Easter eggs because Resident Evil 4 is coming out, or it could be that they're going to start adding more costumes, more weapons, or adding new areas. So I'm going to share with you my speculation and some things I want to see return to Resident Evil 3 if they do a Nemesis Edition. The RPD Nemesis Fight. Now in the original Resident Evil 3 back in 1999, when Jill enters the RPD police station, this is where she meets Brad and when she first encounters Nemesis. This is a very iconic moment in the game that the remake sadly did not add, but they gave us more time with sexy Rambo Carlos Oliveira, but still, we all wanted that Jill versus Nemesis fight at the RPD, especially with how the RPD was so beautifully redesigned in Resident Evil 2 Remake. The Gravedigger. Something I know myself and other fans would love to see return to the game is the Gravedigger. For those of you who have not played the original Resident Evil 99, the Gravedigger fight happens where Jill fights this giant worm, which ironically looks like an uncircumcised penis, as she fights this giant worm in a cemetery. And the Gravedigger is such an interesting and cool monster that with today's graphics and technology would look absolutely amazing, and I know it would have a welcome return to the game. There's even some stock footage of Jill walking around where you actually see her in a graveyard. So the coding is there for it to be in the game, so why not just put it back in? The return of live selection. In the original Resident Evil 3 99, this was introduced, and this was a welcome new addition. The cool thing was, you can choose to either fight Nemesis or evade him as you played the game. I actually love this feature, and I thought it was a really cool part of Resident Evil, although in all Resident Evil games from Resident Evil 1 to Resident Evil 3, this feature was always added where you could play the game a different way and get a different cutscene. It was nice to see it being highlighted in such a unique fashion. So I'm wondering, will this return to the game as well? Live selections, the Gravedigger, and the RPD police fight? Who really knows? If they do this Nemesis Edition, what would the cost be? Would this be like you're purchasing a whole new game? Because based on the data that's being shown, this is over 20 gigabytes, which is essentially a brand new game that they're actually creating. So it makes us wonder, Capcom, what are you guys doing to Resident Evil 3? But what do you guys think? Are you guys excited to see Resident Evil 3 Remake get a new DLC package? Or are you fine with the game as is? Or are you like, you know what, I've washed my hands of it and I'm ready for Resident Evil 4 Remake? Although myself and many other fans are really wanting that Code Veronica remake that Capcom is not doing, you know, but they're gonna focus on Resident Evil 4 when Code Veronica is right there. Let me just stop being a bitter bye bitch and just move on with this. With all that said, guys, if you enjoyed any of today's content, do me a favor by considering liking this video, subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell, and leaving me a comment in the comment section down below, because I'm really excited about this Resident Evil 3 rumored Nemesis DLC, because if it does come out, I'm definitely going to replay this game and give my second review on it. Remember my golden rules of washing your hands, wearing gloves, wearing a mask, practicing social distance, and giving everyone love and respect, because that's how you do it in 2021 and beyond. And with all that said, I love you all to life, but until then, bye.